quick answer to Aero Sports 103's question on my latest video. Yes, you are supposed to do it with the grain. You're supposed to sand with the grain. But there is a reason why I didn't do it with the grain on that particular piece. Now, the piece of veneer I was put on there was a lot thicker than the other veneer that was on there, so I had to get it down. Secondly, it is coarse grain sanding actually softens the wood. What I mean by that is it acts more like end grain than it does the surface of the wood. Now, if you ever stained an end grain piece of wood, you know it soaks straight in unless you've got it really planed smooth. Now, when the stain acts on that type of wood, or wood that acts like that, the stain soaks straight in. And as I was doing the dark lines on the part, I needed it to go straight in and not pull. If I'd done sanding with the grain on that bit of patch, it would have pulled a lot more and I wouldn't have got the effect that I needed. So I've done a coarse grain sanding on it, as I call them, but it's random sanding. It brings up all the fluffer and all that sort of thing on the wood. So the stain just goes straight in and it stays where it's put, basically. You get a little tiny spread, but not much. That's the reason why I did that. It didn't matter on the other piece of veneer because I wasn't actually sanding the grain. All I was doing was sanding down the patch to the same level. When I got it down there, I was actually sanding the varnish layer of the original veneer. I didn't actually go into the wood. So that again, it gave me a place to have the stain to stay in where I put it. And then when I varnished over the top, I sanded with the grain, and you lose all the scratches. So you don't see them. You just don't see them. Once you've got one or two coats of varnish onto the patch end, that wood then goes more solid, and you can sand with the grain to get the ridges down on the varnish. So I hope that answers your question. For the updates, I've got a couple of updates I want to put in here. Well, there's more than a couple, there's three actually. The first one is, you've seen in my videos, I think you'll find, that I've got a bandsaw in the background, and a couple of recent videos you should have noticed that it's actually in bits. The reason for that is I bought that for £5 off the boot sale. It was pretty well knackered when I bought it, but it all works. Now, the wheels in the bandsaw, I'll do a little bit on this, but I've got a video on this as well. The wheels on the bandsaw, it's the bearings. Now, the bush bearings in here are 9.2. The shaft's 9.2. So we get a good fit in the centre, but it's like an hourglass. And as in an hourglass, it wobbles like that, basically. So when it's actually going round, it actually there's quite a wobble on it. All the pulleys are like that, so they've got to be done. I've got a video for that. The second update I've got to tell you is looking for bandsaws on the net, and that I came across Team Woodworker, which I actually subscribed to, and he's built a bandsaw, and I saw the video. It is brilliant, absolutely brilliant, but too tall, too big. I couldn't fit that in my workshop. Well, I could fit it in, but it takes so much space up. I need a bench bandsaw. He said he got it from Woodworker CA, woodworkonthecheap.com. I went there and I saw his machines there, and they're brilliant, absolutely brilliant machines. I had a look on there, and there's a couple of other machines on there. There's the box jig. I've bought the plans for that. I've already bought the plans for that. I'm going to be building that, but a slightly smaller version of it, because it's going on my router table where I do my finger joints rather than the table saw. The other machine that I bought from him, I bought by the plans for them as well, is the Pantavelta. Now that is an absolute brilliant machine. It actually replaces about 4 to 6 different machines in my workshop, which most of them I would have had to go and buy anyway. So I bought this one and just a whole lot. I could do it the original size that he's made his. I've got a router that fits fine. So that's all I'm going to say for now. I've got videos of these when I've been building them. I'll put the videos up of them for you. So I'm going to say that's it for now. See you soon. Anyway, that's it for this part. I'll see you soon. Keep safe. Bye for now.